Hello, pile number one. Welcome to today's reading. Today I'm doing how do you impact the people around you? What sort of imprint do you leave on them? Take the reading as a general reading. Take what resonates, ignore what doesn't. Let's start. So I've pulled a few cards today, not too many. I will hopefully keep the reading shorter. You can pick more than one pile if you feel called to, because I'm doing 4 piles today. So yeah, just wanted to say that we have here peacock. This is air element, you can see at the top. This is a symbol for air element. We have butterfly. This is also the 2 of pentacles. You can see right here this infinity. Some of you could have Saturn in the 2nd house. Let's add one more. We have here Mars in Taurus. You could have this placement. Even if you don't, that's okay. So what's the message I'm getting here? Pile number 1, how do you impact the people around you? You're someone who can definitely have an influence on people's outer appearance. Maybe they see you and they feel like you're very beautiful. Especially if at any point of time in your life you've had a glow up or you're a late bloomer in general. That is having a big impact on other people, because we have peacock. This is the bird that we connect with, or even animal. When I think of peacock, I think of beauty. It's about the outer, let's say, external beauty image. Butterfly also represents transformation and a glow up energy, a person who's changing, finding their style, going through a glow up, making action towards your beauty, also with Mars and Taurus energy. So pile number 1, if you've had a massive, let's say, glow up, or you had some sort of a transformation in your life, maybe it's not connected to looks. For some of you picking this pile, this could even be your career, your money situation, maybe your family dynamic. One way or another, there could have been a major transformation that will affect other people. They will notice you. They will feel like, you know what, I want to do the same thing. I want to copy pile number 1. So you're bringing a bit of this energy of motivation. You're providing motivation to other people. They want to follow in your footsteps. You could also be some sort of a leader. So how do you impact other people? You give them confidence. You give them inspiration to follow your footsteps. You're going on your own, let's say, what do we call it? Self-discovery journey, I guess. So people want to copy that. People want to have a glow up themselves. They might even ask you for certain tips. Or you could be someone, pile number 1, who's naturally beautiful. Maybe you put a lot of effort on your appearance, the way you look. So naturally, there could be a little bit of intrigue there where people notice you. They would come to you for input or advice. They would want you to, even some of them might even ask them, hey, pile number 1, can you come with me? I'm going shopping. I want your input. Something like this. So there could be this energy of taking your input in terms of looks, beauty, external glow up, or how they want to present themselves. Things about branding also. You're also someone who speaks for yourself. You could have firm boundaries. So because Mars is coming in Taurus is the house of speaking, speech. When you're laying down your boundaries, see, even this image is kind of like fighting. So you're someone who speaks your truth. You could be very blunt, or when you speak, you are very clear with what you expect from other people. So you come across as a confident person. You come across as a person who might even be high maintenance, but in the very least, the message here is you're the sort of person, you state your needs. So a lot of people who are more people pleaser or pushovers, who don't speak for themselves, who don't state their needs, they might be inspired by you and feel motivated. Like, I want to be like pile number 1. They're so honest, they're so blunt, they speak their mind. Why can't I do that? So how you impact people, you empower them, not directly but indirectly. Just being yourself, people notice you, the way you live your life, the kind of person that you are, and that kind of leaves an imprint on other people. They feel like, wow, pile number 1 is really, they speak their mind, they dictate how they want to be treated, and they look really nice. They always look put together. So you create this image, this brand, this aura, and people feel like, you know what, I'm not like pile number 1. I want to be more like them. So they could feel motivated by you. The way you live your life, the kind of person that you are, it impresses them. You might also be someone who's not afraid to, let's say, pick a fight also. You don't shy away from stating your needs, and even if it affects the other person, they find it offensive, you're like, I don't care, that's your issue. So that is also something people might notice about you, the fact that you're willing to put up a fight for things that you believe in. You have that tenacity, you have that fire, you have that fierceness. You carry that within you. And also for a glow up, coming out very strongly, and also a person who's put together. Maybe you put a little effort in your appearance, the clothes that you buy, how you do your makeup, or if you're a guy, how you do your hair, or maybe going to the gym, something like that. That's what I'm getting. We have Storm here. We have the King. So King and Queen vibes very strong with this pile. I was getting that already. Let's keep it like this. So I'm getting Leo placements and Ardra Nakshatra also, because that's connected with Storm. Gemini placements perhaps. Even if it's not there, it's fine. You could have fire placements, by the way. With this King coming out and all these colors, yellow, orange, red, fiery placements are coming out. If you don't know, yellow is the color we associate with Jupiter. In Vedic astrology, orange is for Sun, red is for Mars. So these are the three masculine planets. Feminine planets we associate white color with, like Venus and Moon. They're considered white. I personally, when I look at pink, also I think of Venus. To me, it's a feminine color. It's like adding a little bit of white to red, which is Mars's color, and white is Venus, and it kind of gives pink. So I don't know why I think of pink. Anyway, what I'm picking up with you, I'm seeing here, it kind of looks like a stamp of approval. So people are naturally looking for your approval. There's something about you, pile number one, out of the all the other three piles, or just people in general. You're the sort of person where people are looking for your approval the most. So that seems like people perceive you as a successful person, someone with good opinions. And also people trust you, in the sense that, who do we ask approval of? People we trust somewhere. We just trust that this person will give me the right advice. They will not be jealous of me. They will not be envious. And this person has a good heart. They want to help other people out. So this is how people perceive you. Your impact on them is that they want to be better, and they seek your approval somehow. And you're a natural leader. People will naturally follow you. So your imprint, your impact is that of influence. You influence people. You're a leader. Usually we do get this energy with pile number one in most readings. Why is that? Number one itself is the number we connect with Sun. Numerologically, the numerology of the planet Sun is number one. Sun is the leader. Sun is the authority figure, the king, the prime minister or the president of the country. Storm here speaks about a person who makes their presence felt. So people notice you. Naturally, they feel like people could play smaller in your presence. They're like, okay, let me allow pile number one to take the center stage, because they're the leader, they're the supreme authority here. So that's your energy, how you impact them. You leave an impact on them strongly. Out of the 4 piles today, strong impression on other people. We have fire again repeating. I didn't remember this card. We have number 13, fire, burn. This card itself looks like the Ace of Wands. So you inspire people to take action, to change things in their life, to have more energy. You infuse energy into people. Maybe you're also energetic yourself, or you're someone who's always doing something. You're very busy. You've got something going on in your life. This is how you inspire people. Or you're a creative person. You have a lot going on in your life. So naturally people feel like, oh, I'm being left behind. I should be doing more. So how you inspire people? You inspire, what's your impact on people? You inspire people to take action, to take charge of things, to be more of a leader, to speak up a little bit more, to be more firm with their boundaries, firm with their expectations. You inspire people to raise their standards. That's one way I can put it. We have here Scorpio moon. So Scorpio energy is very strong. You could also be magnetic. attractive, you could seem like a person who gets a lot of attention from other people. So a lot of people might feel like, you know what, pile number one gets so much attention, they seem attractive person, and they know how to work a crowd, they know how to speak to other people, they have charm, they have charisma. So I want to be more like pile number one. You're also someone who's deep. Scorpio moon shows a person who covers their track, who does research, who puts in the extra effort, and also who sometimes can be a little deep, maybe overthink also, but someone who cannot sit still, person who finds it hard to rely upon other people. Scorpio moon can be a bit of serious energy also, person who takes things seriously. Let's say a person who's serious about their work, they always want to be on time, they want to do things the right way, and someone who maybe takes criticism to heart also, someone who's their harshest critic, their own critic. So it's that energy of also a person who takes pride in their work, someone who's not just doing their work, they want to make an impression with it. So there's a little bit of the serious energy also. And overall, one more message I want to put here is that you could have energy. So people notice you, certain people there that are very energetic, in their presence you also start to feel like, okay, I want to do something, I want to get off the couch or the bed and get to work. And certain people who are very slow, mellow, very calm, they do everything very slowly, so you just feel like, okay, I want to be a little lazy, I want to be more calm, I want to quiet down. So you have that energy of fire, energy, movement. That is one more, let's say, another way you can impact people. We have here fate, accepting help, guidance. So naturally people feel like they can ask you for help and guidance, especially in terms of what they want to do with their life. See, here it says fate and guidance. So people are looking for your help, they want to ask you things, they feel influenced by you. It's like a lot of people look at you, pile number one, as someone who has it all together. You seem very put together, you seem like a man or a woman with a plan, you seem sincere, and like you would give good advice. So natural leader. One final card is we have barrier. So a person who removes barrier, person who takes up challenges. You're also the sort of person to light the way for other people. See, butterflies here repeating. If you notice, small little butterflies, like the butterfly that came out here. So you have the ability to change people's path in life. You have the ability to remove barriers. A lot of people who are just maybe living in default mode, they look at you and they feel like, you know what, I want to change my life. Pile number one seems to be enjoying their life, or they have a purpose, they seem busy, they feel like a person who's fulfilled, successful. So I want to be more like that. I don't want to live an average life. So you inspire people, you motivate them, you influence them, and they feel like, I want to take action. They could even feel like they're being left behind by people like you, pile number one. So this is how you impact other people. You're a leader. You inspire and influence people. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I would really appreciate if you would support the channel by engaging with the video. You can leave a like, subscribe, comment. You can join the membership. That goes a long way. You can watch the ads. You can watch the videos for longer. That also helps with the algorithm. If you want to book a reading with me, everything will be listed down below. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye guys. Hello pile number 2, welcome to today's reading. Today I'm doing how do you impact the people in your life, in and around you, and what sort of imprint do you leave on them. So that's the topic. Remember that this is a general reading. Take what resonates, ignore what doesn't. And one more thing, because I'm trying to keep the specific piles slightly shorter than usual, and I'm also doing 4 piles. Because I talk for too long, then it hurts my throat and my vocal cords. So I don't like to do longer videos. So if you feel called to, you can pick more than 1 pile as well, because I'm doing 4. Okay, just wanted to say that. Let's begin. So you got the lamb card. We have earth element. You can see right here, this is the symbol for earth. Lamb. We have 4 of Wands. This is my favorite card from this deck. I love this deck. Looks like an eye, right? but it's the Four of Wands. We have here, this is Moon in Cancer. So we see Moon here, this is a symbol for Cancer, and we see the crescent moon, friendship, and we see two friends here. Venus is about to enter Cancer soon. That is a good time for making long-term investments. I don't know why I feel like saying that in this pile. And also for donations. So donate some money, especially if you can donate towards cows. Why? Because it's not like a religious thing. But why cows? Because cows are ruled by Venus, and I'm getting strong moon energy also. I associate cows with moon also. Anyway, if anyone is looking for some advice, that was your advice, making some donations in about 10 days if you want to attract more money, and friendships also. Anyway, let's get back to the reading. How do you impact the people around you? You're a person that naturally people trust. That's the first message I'm getting. Pile number 2, people trust you. People also learn to embrace other people. They learn how to nourish people, how to take care of people. You could be a good host. You could be a person who likes to cook for the people who are close to you. You like feeding people, nourishing them in one way or another. There's this energy of I want to help people out. There's this softer, gentler energy. With this pile number 1 was very like masculine, fiery, and like a king type energy. This is more of a mother, caretaker, friend, nourishing person, even a light worker, because I'm noticing a card on the side. I'll show you later. But there's a softness here. There's a gentle energy. There's compassion here. And you're someone who notices people. You see people for who they are. So the sunlight was way too bright. I hope this is okay for you guys. But basically you see people for who they are. You have a bit of innocence about you. Maybe you notice the innocence in other people also. You could be a healer. You like to help people. And friendship also. I think you're a friend. You're the sort of friend, pile number 2, that people remember for a long time. They don't forget you. Or people, you leave an impact on people for a long time, long-term impact, where people are nostalgic about you, the time that they spent with you. You make a great friend. A lot of your friends have a lot of love for you. You could be a great friend. Some of you could have Anuradha placements also, because the deity for itself, for this nakshatra itself, is Mitra. Mitra, the word means, it comes from the word friend. So the deity itself indicates friendship. That's why I'm saying Anuradha, because these people make great friends. You're someone who's emotionally intelligent. You can pick up on people's needs. And you're the sort of person, pile number 2, you would give thoughtful gifts. And people randomly remember you. There's a bit of nostalgia energy I'm picking in this pile. There's this nostalgia. There's this friendship. You teach people how to be good friends. You also teach people how to help people out in their needs. You notice people, the people who don't speak as much, you notice them. You can hear what a person is holding back. They're not sharing, but you can read people's mind. There's this energy of just understanding people and seeing the innocence behind them. You have good intuition also. You're a good observer. You observe people, and you're a good listener also. So you make people feel seen and heard. That's how you impact them. We have Crone. So this was the card I was thinking of, the light worker energy. We see this amulet also. You're a protective person. You're protective towards the people around you. You host them. You take care of their needs. You understand them really well. You nourish them in a way they've never been nourished before. That's the message I'm getting here. Number, what is this? 10, 13. Okay. Temple. What number is this? 39? Whatever number you add to 9 becomes that same number. So 3 here, 4 here. Anyway, so what am I picking up here? You're also spiritual. I think you can bring a lot of spirituality, healing, esoteric subjects to people. You can maybe open people up to a whole new world of knowledge and wisdom. Temple also, maybe you show people how to be devoted to someone. You could be a good friend or a good partner. So people learn from you. They learn loyalty from you, pile number 2. And also maybe about religious things. You could be highly religious, you could be highly spiritual, or you could be very philosophical. People start thinking about deeper things, hidden knowledge. what's the truth of life, what's the purpose of life, all those sorts of things. There's this spiritual energy, there's a wisdom in you. I think lamb also, even though it seems like a very innocent, sweet animal, I remember because the deck comes with this guidebook, there was something about intelligence also with lamb. Wisdom, I think it was. I think you're also someone very humble. So people could also learn the fact that you're very humble, you're very down to earth, you give gratitude, you help people out, you remember when someone does a favor for you, you remember it. You're not the sort of person to be thankless, because a lot of people do that. In their time of need, they take help, but then they forget. You're not like that. You balance the scales. And you're a devoted person to your cause. Maybe a lot of people might look at you and they see, wow, this pile number 2 is doing a lot of penance, or this person works so hard, they're so dedicated to something in life. That could be a philosophy, that could be a religion, that could be a person. Whatever it is, you do it wholeheartedly. And there's this energy of seeing the bigger picture, and doing certain things, not asking for a thank you in return. You just do it because you have a big heart, and you also understand good karma, the concept of karma. So you have a really good character, pile number 2. People remember you for that, or you impact them. They also feel inspired to be more religious. Maybe they want to serve other people, they want to be more grateful, they want to give back, being more generous, learning from you. We have relationships, Juno, number 30. So every person in your life, you affect them, especially relationships. You could leave a big impact on your partners or even your friends. Friendship, relationship, this is coming out. So people around you, the way you treat them is different than every other person that have treated them in the past. So you're the sort of person, you stand out. People could in general learn a lot from you, pile number 2. They learn a lot from you. We have here, you maybe teach people how to love, how to be there for a person, to be an equal partner. You bring a lot of wisdom and guidance to people. You also, again, it's giving me the message of loyalty, devotion. Here we have the runaway. Secrets, running from problems, it came out in reverse. So a lot of people who are trying to run away from things, who don't feel very grounded in their own energy, they don't feel grounded in their life, they feel a little lost. People who run from commitment. You could be a very committed sort of a person, right? You committed to a cause. You don't run away from things, especially when things get tough. So it was in reverse. It tells me that a lot of those people, the particular qualities that you have, that you channel, people who lack those qualities, they are drawn towards you and they learn them from you. You bring like a lesson to them. So you can be someone who solves a lot of the problems for a lot of different people, and they're thankful for that. And you're a very free person. I think you're not the clingy type. You're not someone to hold on to people. You might not have anxious attachment. You're very secure attachment, I feel, pile number 2. So people can go in and out of your life. You don't hold grudges. You forgive people, but you're also not holding on to them for dear life. They feel a sense of freedom with you. You're very secure. That's what I'm getting. We have here Gemini moon. You could have this placement. Some of you could have Ardra placement also. Why I'm saying this? Because Jupiter was right now just going through Ardra. I think it just switched today. It's moved into Punarvasu. So some of you could have moon or Jupiter in Ardra. But anyway, I'm getting strong Gemini placement. So again, we connected with friendship, and see there are 3 cards here where we see 2 figures. Here we have Gemini moon. Here we have friendship. We connect friendship with Gemini also. Here we have relationships, Juno, number 30. And see, number 3 is also the number of zodiac sign for Gemini. So there's repetition also. I'm seeing birds. Birds itself are ruled by Mercury. So 3 cards, and all 3 have twin figures on them. Clearly, you teach people how to connect with other people, how to love, how to nourish, how to be a good friend, how to be a good partner. This is how you impact people, also your friends and lovers. These are the people you impact. Now, one more thing, it's silly. Maybe it connects or not, but are any of you guys watching Dexter? Dexter just came out with a new season. I think it's called Dexter Resurrection. and I've caught up to like 5 episodes, and the episode we're on right now, there is a because this is a show about serial killers, right? And there's this killer, Gemini killer. So I thought, wow, that's interesting. When I pulled this card, I thought of Gemini killer from Dexter. So how everything is kind of tying in together. So I don't know why, I just remember that. But we're dealing with Gemini killer in that show. So there's so much of this energy of twins, two people coming together, connection, exchange. This is what people learn from you. And Dexter is a show about finding your identity. If we forget the whole spiel of the killing and all of that, it's really a show about who he is and what's his purpose in life, where is his place in society. So it's really about finding your identity. Some of you could have Moon in Ashwani, that's his placement, the actor. And Ashwani deals a lot with the identity crisis, identity issues. So that is a theme we can explore. But anyway, that's for another day. One final card I have for you is compassion. See, you're a compassionate person. I'm noticing the dragonfly here. Dragonfly has mystical energy. It's kind of like this spirituality, spiritual energy, something that's hidden, mystical. That's the energy of dragonfly. So you have good intuition. You follow your heart. Whatever deity or source or religion you believe in, it really guides you in life. And again, we're circling back to Anuradha with the lotus. Lotus, we connect with Pushya and Anuradha. And I said earlier, you're a good friend. So friendship is the element we connect with Anuradha. And lotus is the flower we connect with the nakshatra of Anuradha. You could have placements there. But you're a compassionate person. You guide a lot of people. You help people out. You're generous with your energy. This is how you impact them. You could have the strongest impact out of the 4 piles today, I feel, and it's more of a mutual exchange. There's history here, there's bonding here, there's nostalgia. It's deep. Like pile number 1 was just inspiring people to find that it was basically empowerment. Pile number 1, one word, if I could describe how they impact other people, it was empowerment. It's compassion. Let's go with compassion, but it's really something more deep. It's not surface level. It's not looking at someone and feeling inspired. It's something you feel. Something deep, something long term, perhaps. Anyway, that was the reading. I hope it resonated with you. I would really appreciate some feedback in the comments. If you want to help me out, you can engage with the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. You can watch the ads on the videos, watch the videos for longer. That helps a great deal. You can join the membership. A lot of people have joined recently. Thank you so much. And if you want to book a reading with me, everything will be listed down below. I will announce the course very soon. I'm just working on the final details. So yeah, thank you for being patient with me. You will hear from me soon. I will see you in the next one. Bye guys. Thank you so much. Hello pile number 3. Welcome to today's reading. Today I'm doing what sort of impact do you leave on other people? How you impact them, what's your imprint on them. So that's the topic. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, ignore what doesn't. I'm also doing 4 piles today. So if you feel called to, you can pick more than one. That's up to you. So let's begin. We'll start with a few of these cards. I'll add more as we go along. Here we have elk. This is earth element. It's a fiery sort of a animal. We see a lot of this red and this eclipsed sun in the back. And elk is, I think, a masculine archetype, like the father figure. We have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, you can see here. It's like a withered rose. Why? Because naturally we associate 5 of Pentacles with missing someone. Or we can even say like a romance that has dried up, or you get the gist, right? But it's in reverse. We have here Mercury in Capricorn. Mercury, Capricorn, organization. And the buffaloes kind of make me think of Taurus also a little bit. You could have this placement even if you don't, it's fine. What am I picking up here? How do you impact people? I think you could leave a strong impact on especially your lovers, your exes, or in general, maybe men specifically. That's one thing I'm getting, because Capricorn is also associated with sun energy. Elk is a masculine figure. So you can impact people in your life, masculine figures or ex-lovers. There could be this energy of missing you. You might seem like the one that got away for a lot of people. There could also be this energy of wanting you but fighting with you when you're together. So there could be a little bit of this dynamic where, not toxic dynamic, but like a mismatch of energy. Like you leave an imprint, even though a person might feel like we're not compatible, but I wish I could have worked out with pile number 3. There's this energy of wanting more of your energy. Like with the rose, it's enticing, and it's hard to accept that things have changed, especially for those of you who, let's say, if you're dealing with a person, you've walked away, you've had a breakup. There could be a situation in your life where a person keeps coming back. It's because no one else matches your energy, and for them, they don't want to accept the ending of it. That's one thing I'm getting. You could also impact a lot of people in your workplace, your colleagues. They could learn a lot from you. They could feel like, wow, this person, people learn from you. Maybe you help them out or something about you. You show up to work in a very organized sort of a manner, like very put together. You are very sincere with your work. You work hard and you have amazing ideas. You do things differently. There's something about you, people notice, wow, this person's slightly different. So I think people take notice, especially in the work area, work field, your colleagues specifically, men also, and your lovers. You leave a big impact on them. They miss you. There's nostalgia. There's this energy of coming back around again and again. They could be cycles repeating, right? There was one more message I was getting. You could also have a dominating presence, by the way. It really depends who's picking this pile, and this message is for whom, because not everyone will resonate with this one. But you could have a little bit of dominating sort of a influence where some people might feel overshadowed by you. They feel like, I cannot be myself in pile number 3's presence, or this person overshadows me. There's just this energy of a little bit of maybe nervousness also, maybe a little bit of insecurity. They could feel like, what if pile number 3 does not like me? What if they're not impressed? They could also see you as kind of like a disciplinarian. We have the card judge over here, so they could feel judged by you, like you would judge them. You could be someone who's very brutally honest also. Maybe you give harsh criticism or something like that. I'm not sure, but there's this energy of, okay, I want to put my best foot forward with pile number 3, or I want to be put together, or I want to be just as hardworking as them. I want to impress pile number 3. Or they could just feel a little bit like you're the disciplinarian, you're the strict teacher or something like that. That energy could also be here. But, or because you have your life very put together, a lot of people who could be struggling, who are not that organized, they could feel a little uneasy because they feel like they don't match your energy or something like that. So you could be someone who expects a lot from people. You could be a perfectionist. So there's this energy of feeling judged by you, but it's more of that energy of you want to raise people's standards. You want them to be better, or you ask a lot. You have higher expectations. That's the energy I'm picking up here with the judge. I'm not saying people feel judged by you, but it's like you're motivating them to be better. It's not that judgment, oh, this person's bad or they're lazy or nothing like that. It's just they want to pick up the slack. They want to be better. They want to be more like you. They just feel a little uneasy, let's say. Here we have orphan number 5. We have sustainer. This is 24. So these two came out together. You know, the message I got with these two cards, a lot of people who are like orphan children, or people who didn't have maybe the best childhood or best relationship with their parents, specifically the father perhaps, they could be very much drawn towards you. They could repeat that dynamic. Let's say they couldn't impress the father in the childhood. They might repeat that dynamic with you where they want to impress you, so that they fix that in their childhood. They could have also felt a little abandoned in their childhood, so they could take you as the mentor. So a lot of people, they see you as a mentor figure or someone who can fix something in them. Maybe you're someone also who sees a lot of potential in people. So you motivate people to be their better versions. You kind of guide them. You bring sustenance to them. So you help them out. You give a helping hand to people. You notice that they're struggling. You're very kind that way. They could also feel like they're repeating certain patterns from the past. They want to impress you, or they want to fix something inside of them. They also want to thank you. There's this energy. Don't pick up unhealthy attachments. That's one thing I will tell you, pile number 3. And see, I was speaking about the father. Here, the next card, we have the moon. Cycles. Cycles repeating. Number 20 also could be significant. So we have the mother and the father, the sun and the moon energy coming out. Now, one more thing, cycles repeating. I already told you, people coming back into your life and people repeating their childhood patterns with you. You could also be someone who maybe you allow people to take advantage of you. You repeat the same patterns over and over again. It's just because you have a good big heart, or you see a person struggling. You just want to help them out, even though you know you will get bit in the end. Like bit, because I'm noticing the snake. So how do you impact people? You're someone who has all different sides to you. With the moon, I'm noticing the dark and the light side of the moon. So I think you bring a little bit of that hidden thing also out from people. Like what do you call it, the shadow side. You bring that out from the people, so they could feel a little on edge by you, pile number 3. It's like you kind of trigger people which is weird. Out of the 2 piles that I've already done, this energy is very different. With this pile, you trigger people. You bring something out from their subconscious and they start playing out that dynamic with you. You also want to hold their hand and kind of guide them through the process, help them out also. So interesting. There's something deep, or like a shadow work that's coming out, something hidden dark. Maybe a fear also that people have. People could fear of being abandoned by you. You're the sustainer. Without you, a lot of people might not be able to sustain themselves. There could be unhealthy attachments, especially with friendships, work colleagues, or lovers. So many messages in this pile. This is almost turning into like a private reading. Let's look at the next one. Black Moon Lilith, number 35, power. So you're the power, you're the authority figure. A lot of people feel like they're like following in your footsteps, following you around. Interesting. The dynamic between you and the people could be very interesting. How do I keep these? Okay, moon, black moon, Lilith. By the way, someone please tell me more about this card. We don't have this in Vedic astrology, but I'm noticing the panther, which is also connected with a little bit of this seductive sort of energy, passionate energy. I'm noticing the snake wrapped around the hand also. You're a powerful being. People could be scared of you, by the way, pile number 3. People are scared and intimidated by you. They're unsure of how to behave, how to act in your presence. They feel inspired by you. Let's see if the light is okay. It's a little too bright. I don't know what to do with this. Anyway, basically you make a strong impression on people and you kind of trigger them also. We have I said musician. The musician, inspiration, gratitude. You could be someone who, see, you can be a mentor. You can also sometimes push people to go after their dreams also. So in that way, you might inspire people to, if someone's creative, you will tell them, hey, you can do this. Believe in yourself, trust yourself. You will have to put in the hard work. So you have a bit of this energy of pushing people to achieve their dreams also. You want the best for them. You could be a guide, you could be a mentor. You can help people out. You can also be inspiring yourself. Depends on what you do for your career. What sort of, let's say, work that you do. If you're a musician, you're a creative person yourself, you can inspire a lot of people to do the same. We have here Mercury in Aries. You inspire people to be logical and move forward in life. Aries is connected with beginnings, taking action, taking charge of things. So you guide them. You are the Mercury element. You give them guidance, you give them advice, you teach them. You can be a mentor. But you want these people to, what's the word? Have success in life, to thrive, to prosper. You inspire people to take action. We have here ego. 2 cards came out for you. Usually extra card comes out in pile number 3 always. We have observe and ego. 2 cards came out for you. Usually extra card comes out in pile number 3 always. We have observe and ego. 2 cards came out for you. Usually extra card comes out in pile number 3 always. We have observe and ego. 2 cards came out for you. Usually extra card comes out in pile number 3 always. We have observe and ego. I'm seeing the bed also here. You could have 12th house placement. Some of you could have sun in 12th. So I think you could be a person with a strong ego, in the sense that I'm not saying you're egoistic, but people could be a little afraid of you. They feel like, I don't want to offend pile number 3, or I know pile number 3 respects themselves. They have high self-respect, so I don't want to say anything to piss them off or something like that. So respect is very strong with you. You want to be treated a certain way. People recognize that. So they respect that about you actually. A lot of people observe you. They feel you could be moody, by the way. Moon coming out. You could be very moody. So people observe. They feel like, okay, I can approach pile number 3 now. So I'm going to say my piece. Or if they feel like you seem pissed off, you seem on edge, people kind of run away from you. They're intimidated by you. There's just this energy. There's so many messages I'm picking in this pile. Maybe I'm picking up on the energy of a lot of people. Pile number 3, maybe you're more social, or you're someone popular. Maybe you have a lot of people in your life, but there's so many messages. So there could be messages from different people. One person perceives you a certain way. Your impact on them is different compared to someone else. But you're someone. Always watch your ego. Maybe you can be a little softer, so people find you more approachable. But again, it's up to you how you want to come across. But overall, how do you impact people? You trigger them. This could be in a positive way. This could be a negative way. It really depends on the person. But you're someone who is different, for sure. People behave differently around you. And you definitely rub off on people. You definitely are someone where people are not indifferent to you. Either there's love, there's hate, there's feeling fear, being scared, something. But there's a little bit of triggering. There's a little bit of this energy of, okay, pile number 3 is making me feel certain things. You create a reaction in people. People could also observe you a lot. There could be admiration also. But anyway, I'll end the reading here. I hope this resonated with you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And you can pick more than one pile. I would really appreciate if you would engage with the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, something like that. You can join the membership. That also helps support the channel. Watch the ads on the videos. Watch the videos for longer. These things help me out. You can book a reading with me if you're interested. Everything will be listed down below. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye guys. Hello pile number 4. Welcome to today's reading. Today I'm doing how do you impact people around you, or what's the sort of imprint do you leave on them. This reading is a general reading. Remember to take what resonates, ignore what doesn't. And I'm also doing 4 piles today. This is the 4th pile. So you got the rose quartz. This is your crystal. So you can watch more than one if you feel called to. It's up to you. But I'm keeping the piles slightly shorter today. So let's start with a few of these cards. Then we'll add more. Here we have the nightingale. This is the air element. Don't mind the traffic noises. It's a little loud right now. It's funny, I spoke about a bird and then we have an aeroplane in the back. So we have nightingale. I do connect this card. This bird is specifically connected to Anuradha Nakshatra. So some of you could have placements there. If you don't, it's fine. Maybe Scorpio placements. We have hangman. This is connected with Pisces also. Number 12 also. So 12 is a number of Pisces zodiac sign. And to kind of cap it off, we do have Cancer also. So all 3 water signs have come out. Here we have Jupiter in Cancer speculation. We see the crab, we see the eye. And remember, Jupiter gets exalted in Cancer. So this is a nice Jupiter that you have right here. Pile number 4. How do you impact the people around you? You definitely bring them wisdom. You are someone who brings good luck and let's say assets or something positive to other people, because Jupiter's it's a benefic planet, so it's all about giving blessings, good luck, positivity, or even money or something of value to other people. You're someone, you bring value to other people. You're a wise person. Naturally, you can guide people. Either you're with them on this journey or you can lead by example. Now, one more thing I'm getting strongly here with these 2 cards. Firstly, you help people realize their potential. With Nightingale, this is speaking up, voicing your, being vocal, right? The open beak. Being vocal, being outspoken, opening up, standing your ground, speaking your truth, self-expression. This is the energy I'm getting. So somewhere you could bring that positivity into other people to be more of themselves, or something about being accepting towards people. Maybe you accept the dark side of people, dark not in the sense of something bad, but like the hidden side, the shadow side. You notice how people's real tendencies, inclinations. With Hangman, it's like something hidden inside of a person's psyche, something they've hidden deep underneath. They feel maybe shamed for it, they feel guilty over it, or they feel like they cannot be themselves. You could be someone, pile number 4. You're someone very open. You are non-judgmental. You're very accepting of people. You see people as equals. You don't judge them. So something about you allows people to be themselves. They open up the depths of their soul, depths of their heart to you. They feel comfortable in your energy. Your impact or imprint on people is that you make them feel okay to be themselves. There's this energy of acceptance, comfort also, and exploring the shadow side, exploring something here, something that's hidden deep. You are also someone who keeps people's secrets. You respect that. You respect people's privacy, secrecy. You're not the sort of person to gossip or to do certain things to seek validation or to, get anyone's applause. You just accept people for who they are. You don't want any accolade or any applause for that. You also allow people to see here, this is a perfect card. It says the thief, but look at what it's written underneath. Seizing the moment, selfishness. You allow people to seize the moment. There's something here, you just bring them back to reality. You ground them. You give them self-acceptance. And you also make them feel okay. There's this energy of just living in the present moment, feeling good, feeling happy. So pile number 4, I had to take a break. I'm back now. Again, we see an aeroplane. We hear an aeroplane going overhead. Anyway, so what are we talking about? Seizing the moment, yes. I think you're also someone who is fun to hang out with. Like, people forget their worries. People forget about the past, the future. They're just living in the present moment with you. You allow people to kind of reconnect with those softer emotions in life. You bring them fun, you bring them excitement. You could be a good friend also. You also maybe allow them to be a little silly. You kind of reconnect people with their inner child or something, with their something more easygoing, fun, like a childlike quality. You remind them of that. People feel like they can be themselves, they can be goofy, they can be silly, they can have a fun time. You are not going to judge them, you're going to accept them no matter what. You're a very accepting person, you're not judgmental, and you're also fun to be around. You also inspire them. You kind of speak them into being their best self. You kind of take away their worries, you take away their doubts. You reinforce their positive traits, their special qualities, and you push them to kind of go after their dreams, chase after their dreams, dream big. That's the energy I'm picking up here. You make people feel light and grounded and happy. Positive also. We have here Mars in Sagittarius. You could have this placement, you might not have this placement, doesn't matter. There's this energy of fun, excitement. When we think of Mars, it's about action and kind of it's more independent sort of energy. I'm also noticing this is the Sagittarius symbol, right? The half man, half horse. But the horse does make me think of a little bit more impulsiveness, chasing your dreams. 9th house is connected with Sagittarius. It's also about chasing your destiny, dreaming big, hoping that everything will work out for you. I'm also noticing the disco ball. So this is about fun times again, like dancing, singing, fun activities. That's what I'm thinking of. So you could be someone where people could just remember like a moment in time when a person is laughing their ass off. They're laughing, they're going crazy. And you could be funny also, by the way, but just enjoying life, living in the present moment, like dancing or singing or laughing or just joy. That's the energy I'm picking up. This is the sort of imprint you leave on people. Maybe you're someone who is the life of the party, or you always make people feel welcome and happy. That's your energy. We have inspire also. This was supposed to be the last card, but somehow it's on top. And see, here we have the piano again. So there's just this energy of celebration with you. Music, dancing, celebration, fun times. This is also making me think of gambling. But taking a risk, that's the message here. It's not about gambling, but inspire. You inspire people. You reinforce their best qualities. You make them see themselves in the best light. That's your energy. You inspire people. You speak confidence into them. We have here flame. So you ignite this little flame. They have this small little flame that's sometimes very weak. They can feel weak, like it's about to go out. It's like what their soul is looking for. And you're kind of the person who's offering, the offering here. You're like feeding that flame. Allowing them or helping them to reconnect with their inner flame. What excites them, what makes them happy, what's their purpose, what's aligned with their soul. So you're someone who you're always there to help them. Give a helping hand or offer them something or be nice to them, take care of them. That's your energy. Pile number 4, you're nourishing, but it's very much about the present moment. Like pile number 4 was slightly different, kind of similar, but someone who took care of other people, compassionate. This pile is more about enjoying, light feeling, like a child. It's that energy of, young kids in school and college. When you're full of ideas, you're bright, and you just tell your friends to not worry about too much and let's just go out, have fun, let's hang out. That's your energy. We have here, this card came out earlier. It says wisdom, number 29. How do you say that? Palace, is it? We have action, Mars, number 17. So Mars energy, see here also we had Mars. So Mars is repeating for you. We have the orange color. Some of you could have Sun and Mars sitting together. Number 17, 29, these could be significant, maybe date of birth or something like that. So what am I getting here? It's about action. It's about moving, right? A lot of people who are depressed and feeling sad and low, a natural remedy becomes just going and exercising, moving the body, eating good food, nourishing the body. So just diet and exercise can have a big impact on your psychological health. So it's kind of like that. A person who's feeling down and out, they come in contact with you, you kind of take them out of their misery and you're like, okay, let's go this place, let's do this activity, or hey, did you hear about this? You kind of like take them out of that negative energy and you take them into your universe, I feel. And you're a very action oriented sort of a person, maybe very energetic also, and you like going out. You could be social extroverted, you don't have to be, but these sort of elements are being highlighted here. You ground people, you bring them back to reality. Mars is also rules, it's connected with earth, or we can say land. So grounded energy comes through with Mars. So you're someone who grounds people. You're the best person to hang out with or be in the physical presence of. You're also wise. You give good advice. So it's not just action. You also give remedies. You give wisdom to people. You understand their emotions. You help them out. You're also, some of you could have Mula Nakshatra. I'm also noticing the tree. It's like kind of like the leaves have fallen off, but we see this divine energy coming onto it. So it's like a person who's lost the spark for life. You reignite that spark. You reignite the flame. You're also wise. You wise them. You also might even give them, let's say, how do you say that? Actionable help, where like steps they can take. I think you're like an equal partner. You're like a comrade. You're like a friend. You're a colleague. You're on equal footing. Like pile number 1 was the leader. Pile number 2 was kind of like the motherly, nourishing, compassionate person. Pile number 3, it's funny, I just did the pile number 3. I don't remember any of it. So weird. And this pile is more of like a friend. I think pile number, actually I don't remember. I'm sorry. I'm confusing all of them up, and I have this quality. I think it serves me where if I'm done with the reading, I forget it entirely. So it's good to kind of move on, let go of that energy and to move on. So this is something that happens with me, and so that's why I'm spacing out. But anyway, you ground people. Mars is about grounding energy. Also the comrade, the friend, the fighter who would, let's say if your friend is getting bullied by someone, you're the sort of person, pile number 4, you will be like, okay, let's go together, let's see what's up. So you're the sort of person people can depend upon, and you reignite their fire, you reignite their passion. You're amazing to spend time with. That's the energy, pile number 4. So I will end it here, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, leave some feedback. I would really appreciate if you would engage with the video. You can watch the ads on the videos, watch the video for longer, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all of that. That helps support the channel. You can join the membership, and if anyone is interested in booking a reading with me, you can find all the links down below. I will be launching the courses also very soon, hopefully super soon. And yeah, if you're interested, keep an eye out for that. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.